hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place. Go beyond. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. As a high-performance coach, motivational speaker, and business strategist with the John Maxwell team, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, businesses, and organizations to get out of their own way, to get unstuck, and to discover what's holding them back from achieving the goals that they want to achieve in their life and business. If you're not satisfied with the results that you're getting for you or your team, I can help you go beyond. You know, from corporate training programs to up-level performance for sales associates and business professionals to communication skills building and mindset shift workshops, I help people transform themselves and really up-level their performance so they can be more, do more, and have more. How does that sound? Contact me for a discovery session and consultation at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. You can like and follow me on Facebook at Ready, Set, Go Beyond, or you can contact me on my website, johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. Taking you from where you are right now to where you want to be. Isn't it time for you to go beyond? So I'm so thrilled and excited to be here tonight. I don't always have the opportunity, and I love to seize it when I can, to be able to pour into you with my coaching and training sessions and just give you a little motivation and inspiration and a little bit of strategy so that you can finish 2019 strong. How does that sound? You know, there's less than 2 months left of this decade, okay? And I want you to really think about how you want to finish the next 2 months. What does that look like to you? What do you want to achieve and accomplish? And how are you going to go about doing that? You know, you just can't think about it and you just can't, write it down. What action steps are you going to take? What game plan do you have? Do you have a coach or a mentor that's going to help you and be very strategic about what you're going to do and how you're going to get there? And if you don't, I would love to talk with you and give you, some guidance to help you and your team to really implement the action steps necessary. Don't just talk about it. It's time to do it. So first, I'd like to share with you something that happened 2 weeks ago. And again, a lot of what I'm going to be talking and sharing with you tonight is about mindset. And if you have any comments or questions, I would love your feedback below. If I don't get to it or I don't see it right now on the live show, I will circle back with you after. But I really think that it's important for us to talk about mindset, not just at the end of the year, like on December 31st, when you're planning, and all of that for what you won and what you didn't do and all of that. It's really about reflection of what has happened in the past 10 months and also what you're going to do right now. It's about the present. The present is a gift, and you need to unwrap it and open it. So, again, I wanted to let you know that something very impactful happened in our family, and I want to be very transparent with you. We lost our beautiful and precious chocolate lab, who was a huge part of our lives, and it happened pretty quickly, and it was very difficult and heartbreaking for me and my family. And the reason she was a huge part of our family, of our lives, our day to day, and she was such a loyal and loving companion to me and my boys and my husband. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I want to talk about mindset and effort and excuses and results and how they're all related and linked together, and that we have a choice of how we deal with things. So I was heartbroken. I still am. It's still very raw, and the whole family dynamic has changed significantly. As anybody who has a dog can attest to that. They leave a huge void when they're no longer here. And I wanted to tell you that my week, we lost her on a Thursday, and the week of all of that happening, the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday of that happening, the Friday and that weekend, I want to shed some light on my frame of mind and what I had going on, because I'm running 3 businesses. Okay. I have my speaking, coaching, and mentoring, from a business standpoint with Ready, Set, Go Beyond. I have this show, and I also have a health and wellness business. And all of them are, thank goodness, doing amazingly well, but I'm passionate about each of those components and pieces. They're all, very linked together and synergistic. And they're all about helping people up-level themselves and to get better. And thank you. I'm so glad you're watching. And so I want you to understand this is what was happening the week that all of this was leading up to us losing our dog. And me knowing that, unfortunately, that was a tough decision that we were going to have to make. So I had 3, not 2, not 1, 3 coaching clients. And they weren't my virtual ones. They were the ones that I had to be in person with. And of course, my eyes were all red and puffy, and I had to do it anyway. And I'm glad that I did, because I was there for them. I had my show, and I had a guest on my show, and I needed to be present for them and show up. I had a huge speaking engagement that I'm thrilled to have done, and that was the night before. And I also had a new business partner for my health and wellness business that I was, helping and launching. So I had a full plate, and I had every excuse in the book not to show up. But those people were counting on me. They were counting on me for their results and their coaching. And I didn't want to let them down. And truth be told, I needed the distraction. Can you guys relate to that? Sometimes we need to get, and I do recommend this, if anything is in your head or you're going through something that's difficult, do not just stay there. Get out of the house. Go do your business. Go work out. Go be with friends and family that lift you up. It's really important for you to spend that time doing that and getting yourself out of that. Now, mind you, I still am crying and very emotional and have my moments, but I have a very full schedule, and I welcome those distractions. So the reason I told you that was to hopefully inspire and motivate you to have some, some reasons and not excuses to get yourself out of that present situation. It's temporary. As far as me going and having that distraction, because then, of course, we go home and that happens. But I really think it's important to work on that mindset, okay? So speaking of mindset, there's still a little less than 2 months left of this decade, okay? What are your thoughts? Are you thinking, I'm never going to be able to get what I need to done and hit my goals, whatever those are, whether they are financial, professional, emotional, spiritual, whatever those relationships, whatever those goals might be, there's plenty of time. You just have to be very intentional. You have to be very on purpose. You have to be very strategic. And if you think about, we just had the World Series, if you guys are sports fans, or there are football games galore, and you see these athletes on the field, and there are a lot of teams that have huge competition, and they are playing against other teams that are undefeated, and there's a lot of mindset work going on there. Don't be fooled. They work with mindset coaches, and they work with really seeing how they can implement those things so that they get out of their own head. So I want you to understand that the thoughts that you have, good and bad, are either going to propel you forward or they're going to hold you back. And the choice is yours. And I recommend you really pushing forward and acknowledging them for a moment and then getting past them, throwing them to the back seat. They do not serve you. They will not help you achieve what you want. And then they will attract more of what you do or don't want. So you need to be very on purpose with your thoughts and your mindset. So I also want to talk about, and we'll go back and revisit, I'm going to keep weaving in the mindset because it's a huge component of my coaching. But another thing that's very important is being motivated versus being consistent. Now, as you know, I'm a motivational speaker, but it's not just about being motivated, because you're not going to feel motivated all the time to get out and to go to networking events and to connect with people and all of those things and to make those phone calls or to do the do. But the consistency component is a key piece of what I teach my clients, because the truth is, if you're not consistent, you're not going to get the results that you want. You can't do something sometimes. You can't go all in this week and then nothing or a few things next week. It has to be a daily effort every single day. A little bit. It doesn't have to be crazy. It depends what your goals are for how much you're really putting forth that effort. But it's a continuous effort, compounded over time. Those small daily efforts add up to incredible results. So please, I encourage you to be consistent. Don't just, think about being motivated and it's interesting. I really recommend all of my clients and anybody I speak to, and whenever I go and speak in schools, to read, because readers are leaders, right? But it's not just about reading. How do you not beat yourself up and still push towards your goals? Excellent question. I'm going to actually talk to you about that. Thank you so much for that, Stace. So what I really think about the reading component is that it's just like a quote. If you read it and there's no application, if you're not applying what you read and you're not really executing what you've learned, then they're just words, okay? So you really need to implement what you learn, and that's why having a coach and a mentor to really find out what it is that you're looking to achieve, and it's the accountability component. So the question that we just had, how do you not beat yourself up? So that's a very important piece for me, because from a mindset perspective, so many of the times, like I'll use this example of being in November. I have a lot of clients. I actually had one the other day who was really doing well. She's a sales rep, and she was at the top of her game and really, really excited and proud of herself. And then she had a few cancellations with appointments. And then when I did a phone call with her, I could tell her energy. You can hear energy. You can feel energy. It totally went down. And I called her on it, and I said, I hope you're not making phone calls to potential clients like that. And I said to her, what you need to do is you need to get out and either exercise, go for a walk or run. And another thing that I recommend is really look at what she's already accomplished at that point, because she had had some really serious wins, really great things that, we're so guilty of only looking at, what have you done for me lately? Okay. I don't want you to be that way. I want you to look at what you've accomplished so far, not what didn't happen today. So it's that mindset shift. It's kind of like a light switch. I want you to switch it. And I told her I needed her to think about what it was that was working for her up until that point. And she didn't have control over the people who canceled or rescheduled. And she was in a time frame that she really needed to work on things. Well, sure enough. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to add to you to give you a little tip is music. Music, dancing. I have a playlist. It's a pumped up playlist. It has J-Lo and it has Pitbull, and it gets me going when I'm in the car, when I'm heading to a meeting, when I'm heading to a speaking engagement. So I encouraged her to do that. She needed to shift her vibration and her energy, because anybody who was getting a call from her was going to sense it, because I did. Okay? Well, guess what happened? An hour later, I'm in a meeting with a coaching client, and she texted me, "You'll never believe what happened." And this was within an hour. So I want you to understand the power of your mindset and shifting it when you need to, and being very aware of the energy that you have. And she said, the person who just canceled, they rescheduled. She was meeting with them, and then another sale came through that she wasn't expecting. And all of a sudden, she was up here with her energy instead of down here. And it was within an hour, you guys. So it's powerful. We have the power within ourselves to shift it. Are you going to shift it? Are you going to make the effort to be able to get the results that you need? You know, it's really amazing that we can control our emotions, we can control our energy, we can control our activity and our effort, but we cannot control what happens to us with regards to people changing their mind or rescheduling or something not, coming through. We have no control over that. Good attitude, good points. Thank you so much. I want to tell you that when you realize what you have control over and what you don't, it gives you the power back. And I want to empower you. That's what I do with my clients as a high performance coach and mentor, motivational speaker, and also business strategist. So I'm getting ready to go for my commercial break with my amazing sponsors, but I want you during this break to really write down what it is that you want to accomplish and for the next 2 months. And I also want you to write down what it is that you're grateful for that you already achieved and what you have in your life right now. And then we'll come back and we'll finish up. And I really want to get you guys on a really incredible pace to finish up the last 2 months strong. I'm Jordana Foster with Ready, Set, Go Beyond. I'll be back here in just a minute to finish up and tell you some really great strategies and tips on how you can finish November and 2019 strong. See you in a minute.
Cirque Hotel is one of the newest and most exciting boutique hotels in downtown Hollywood, Florida. Cirque Hotel at Hollywood's Young Circle is the ideal getaway to this relaxed, vibrant, and beautiful beachfront community conveniently tucked between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, just minutes from Hollywood Beach and Hollywood Broadwalk. This stunning 111-room modern boutique hotel, operated by Trust Hospitality, was designed with a contemporary flair and inspired by the area's blossoming art scene. The long-awaited 12-story Cirque Hotel features Olivia, an authentic Italian restaurant by well-known South Florida restaurateur Piero Filpi and Marcello Sindani. Olivia is elegant and incorporates the highest quality ingredients, yet maintains an atmosphere that's fun and hip, a perfect reflection of Cirque Hotel. Olivia includes the cellar with more than 900 bottles of wine, a fresh mozzarella bar, warm, friendly seating, and mouth-watering menu. Cirque offers a high-energy bar and lounge area and private dining and event spaces. The Muse, a chic and sexy rooftop bar and lounge on the 11th floor pool deck, offers specialty craft portions and elixirs, an Italian-influenced menu, and live music from local artists. Presto Market and Coffee House features handcrafted coffee drinks and fresh grab-and-go wraps, sandwiches, and salads. There's a state-of-the-art fitness center and 3,000 square feet of flexible meeting space on the 11th floor. Each of Cirque Hotel's well-appointed rooms and suites include a seating area, wet bar, 55-inch television, and luxury bath with rain shower and upscale amenities. Many feature balconies offering picturesque South Florida views. Cirque Hotel is the ultimate haven for business professionals, vacationers, and social groups who enjoy a cultural atmosphere and are looking to indulge, relax, and unwind. The uniquely branded Cirque Hotel sets a new standard for dining and entertainment in the heart of downtown Hollywood. Come, indulge, relax, and experience the Cirque Hotel.
Purity, renewal, beauty. Just like the lotus flower. That's Attitude. Attitude is a luxurious anti-aging skincare line with a concentrated focus on cutting-edge formulas that blend the best of science and nature for the best results. Attitude's holistic approach to skincare provides essential hydration and restoration while treating the fragile eye area. Attitude is clinically proven and delivers incredible results. Whether you're looking to instantly brighten your eye with light diffusing minerals, nourish the delicate skin to maintain beautiful, youthful looking eyes, or just say no to crow's feet, keep your eye on Attitude.
You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470. Well, welcome back to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. I would love to thank my amazing sponsors, the fabulous Cirque Hotel, a stunning boutique hotel located in the heart of downtown Hollywood. You need to check out their rooftop bar and Olivia, their wonderful Italian restaurant, and also Iditude, a luxurious skincare line designed exclusively for the delicate eye area. Keep your eye on Iditude. So I want to talk about your goals, and I want to also share with you, I actually had one for the end of October that I wrote down and I dated and I signed, which I have my clients do. And it was a goal that I wanted to actually complete another certification in my coaching to be able to offer more tools to my clients. And it is a DISC personality and behavioral assessment and training, and through the John Maxwell team. And I am thrilled. It was quite difficult and arduous, and I am thrilled that I have that now to be able to offer my clients, because not only am I a huge proponent, and I really focus on communication and communication skills building, because I do think that that's something that is lacking, not just in the business world, but in our world in general. And I think that that's something that is one of my very strong suits that I am very, very passionate about sharing. And so the DISC certification that I now have as part of my toolbox allows people, entrepreneurs, businesses, individuals, to really find out not only what their personality is, but also how you can relate to other people with different personalities. You know, so many times people it's a one size fits all, and we all talk to people. I've been guilty of this until I became more aware. And so I really want to stress to you that awareness is key in the communication aspect. And so when you learn enough about yourself, when you know enough about yourself, you grow within yourself, and then you grow with all the people around you. I am now very aware, not only with my clients, what is going to resonate with them and also up-level their performance, but how to speak with them in the right way. And also, if you have a team or even within your organization, how you are looking to get results. You might be going about it the wrong way. And, you know, you want to really be intentional about what you're pouring into your team, your organization, your family, but especially to invest in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, you will not have returns. So I'm thrilled to be able to offer that. And if you're interested in an assessment and a training, I highly recommend it. It is life-changing and eye-opening. So from a communication skills building, I really help my clients really discover who they're working with and how to talk and show up better. You know, it's not just about what's in it for you, but what is it that we can collaborate on? And it is a shift in mindset. It's also about relationship building, which I'm huge on relationship building. I don't think anything is a one and done. I think you are, just like with the mindset and the consistency on effort, it's all a compounding effect. So I am very intentional with my coaching to focus on the communication skills building and the mindset shift. And, you know, all of those different, now it's the behavioral and the personality focus as well. And when you have all of those within your organization, or if you're just a team of one, it's a game changer. So I want to talk real quick. I want to give you some reasons why people, entrepreneurs, businesses and organizations and individuals might want or need a coach like me, a mentor. One of the reasons is to point out the blind spots that you can't see. Another one is to help you gain a competitive edge in your life or business. This all was from Inc. magazine. It was quite interesting. I wasn't able to get all of them for you but I want to tell you another one. It's to help identify and focus on what's most, and I stressed most, important to you. You know, we all have a lot of things that are important to us, but what's most important? What's your top two? And then really focusing on that. Again, it's focus. It's a concerted, concentrated effort and consistency and commitment. I'm big on the C words. Okay, another one is to advance your personal growth. We're not here just to be who we were last year, last month, or even last week. We're supposed to evolve and grow. And so I want to really ask you, what's your personal growth plan? What are you investing in yourself for the rest of this year in 2020 to help you improve and to enhance not only your performance, but your relationships and who you are? The relationship with yourself is the most important thing. That's where everything else starts from. So your self-worth and your self-confidence and your effort and your motivation and all of that plays a huge role. Accountability. Having an accountability partner, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you went into your business because you wanted the flexibility and you wanted the time freedom. But guess what? While it's wonderful to have your own business, accountability is something that's lacking. And that is another reason why having a coach like me would be so instrumental, not only in your personal growth plan and journey, but in your success and results and how you're showing up in all areas and facets of your life. It makes you become more effective in your day-to-day. It makes you more money. It makes you more successful. And success, how is that defined to you? Everybody has a different definition of success. And I'd be curious to know what that is for you. It helps you step out of your comfort zone. And I don't want you to step out. I want you to jump out of that comfort zone. Nothing good happens there. If it doesn't scare you, it's not worth doing. You want to be excited and scared at the same time with your goals. Okay? So I want you to really, really think about who's around you. Sometimes, if your family is not supportive, I actually had a coaching client just this past week who was having an issue with a family member who was not supportive and kept beating her down, which is a question that one of the callers just had. And I would like you to imagine yourself, and I've told this to some of my clients, with imaginary cotton balls in your ears, invisible cotton balls. Block that out, because the truth is that the issue that they have is not with you, it's within themselves. So I want you to use that to propel you forward instead of holding you back, okay? You're not here to convince them, okay? You're here to get what you need to do done and empower other people to accomplish their goals and dreams. And if you have a family, the kids are watching, so give them a good show. Show them what's possible. I also want to stress, not just with the mindset, but within that mindset, I want you to be grateful every single day. And so, I have masterminds and workshops and all of these things virtually and in person, and I want you to be on a gratitude journey, not just for the next 60 and 90 days. I want this to be a lifelong mission for you. So I want you to write down every day 3 things that you're grateful for and keep building on that, because when you have things that set you off track, guess what? When you realize what you have and what you've built and who you are and who's around you and the support system, and you feel really good about yourself, then no matter what happens to you that day, you're at a higher level up here rather than starting down here. And you will have those tough days, I assure you. But I encourage you to really push through them, because it is worth it. So my quote is, there are no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking. I hope that you've gotten a few really great golden nuggets here. And if I can help you go beyond, I would be thrilled to do that. I'm Jordana Foster with Ready, Set, Go Beyond. See you here next Tuesday night at 6:30. Have a fabulous evening. Thanks. Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.